paparazzi.
Hey, this is Matty Jacobson, and you are at theskewedreview.com. Now, before I start with this week's little story, I've been playing around with the idea on what to do for the home page video. So if you could take a moment and just take the poll located there underneath our social media links, that would be much appreciated. And in the meantime, I'm going to tell you a little story of the day my life changed just a tiny bit, but enough to make a difference. So there is the Skewed Review's professional Twitter account, at the Skewed Review, where I post all the things related to the news and entertainment, links to articles and videos we post here on the Skewed Review. But I also have my personal Twitter account, at the Disco Unicorn. And it's a relatively new account. I created it when my partner and I went to Las Vegas for the Born This Way ball, so that I could give it out to all the fellow little monsters that I met, and we could all be Twitter buddies. So I had been working on this account, trying to, build a small following, get to know some people. I've been posting my more personal thoughts there. And one night I had been working on a portrait of my little niece and nephew, and I had just sort of finished up my nephew's face, and I was really proud of it. So I snapped a photo and I posted on Twitter and said, look at my progress so far. And that night I also responded to a tweet from a Twitter account named @fact. They tweet facts. I use quotations because sometimes they're not really facts, but I had replied some silly, snarky response, but that has been kind of my shtick. I've been doing that with a lot of celebrity or mainstream accounts. I'll reply with some joke or being silly in hopes that I can make people laugh. So I went to bed that night with 87 followers, and in the morning I woke up, just kind of looked at my Twitter account really quick, and overnight my followers had almost doubled. By the time I went to sleep to the moment I woke up, probably about 6 or 7 hours, I had got an additional 80 plus followers. So now that I had 160, 170 followers, I was like, what did I do? What was it I posted yesterday that made my following double overnight? So I was looking over my tweets. At first I thought, oh, finally people are catching on how funny I am, right? I'm making people laugh, and they saw that I post these hilarious responses, and I'm getting a following that way. But really, I've been posting these responses since I first started the account back in January. So what would have been the catalyst that created this huge following just overnight? So then I thought, maybe there's this whole art crowd out there who noticed that I've been tweeting photos of my art, and they want to see more. But again, yeah, there have been some art enthusiasts who follow me and art enthusiasts whom I follow, but it's never been to the extent of like 80 at one time. So I'm kind of looking through my own tweets, and I noticed someone tweeted to me one word: congratulations. So I sat back in my chair and thought, no, this can't be true. This cannot be possible. So, with all of the drama of some sort of John Woo movie, I slowly took my mouse and clicked on Lady Gaga's Twitter account, sort of shut my eyes and opened them slowly, And bam! There it was! Lady Gaga follows you. I don't know what it was I did or what I said. Yeah, I had... I'm not gonna lie, there were a few quotes, or a few tweets that I sort of begged for a follow. But I wasn't really expecting Lady Gaga to take notice, because there are thousands, if not millions of people who are begging for a follow every day. So I actually was just doing it with a grain of salt, just kind of being silly about it. But somewhere along the way, something I had said or done had caught the attention of Lady Gaga. I hope it's Lady Gaga. I mean, let's be honest. There could be someone from the House of Gaga kind of going through and maybe looking for super fans, but I'm happy about it either way. I just remember looking at all of the new followers, and it was Little Monster this, and Gaga Lover that, and Art Pop, and suddenly I just felt like Twitter, which I was sometimes into, but never really that much a part of, I kind of felt like it was now full of this huge extended family of little monsters, and my idol, Lady Gaga herself, found me interesting enough to follow. And yeah, my Twitter account has not been the same since. So if you haven't followed me yet, you should. It's at follow the Skewed Review for sure, at the Skewed Review. Personally, I'm at the Disco Unicorn, and I can't follow back unless I know who you are. So make sure to just follow me, and I follow back immediately, because if someone is interested in what I have to say, then I am equally as interested in what they have to say. So that's this week's story, and then depending on how you vote on what the homepage video should be each week, you'll either be getting more stories from people like me or other people who want to submit stories, or you'll be getting news or any other options that you decide you want to add to the poll. I'm Matty Jacobson, and this is theskewedreview.com. Just recalling this story is making me giddy again.